Hey y'all, so tonight I'm trying to do a healthy dish. And so what I have here, I have some salmon. I bought it in a pack from Kroger. And it was already pre-proportioned. And it had the skin on, but I peeled it off. And so by peeling it off, some of it broke up, like right there. So what I'm doing is rubbing olive oil on each side. And I also have some olive oil in the pan. And I got some seasoning I picked up the other day that I'm going to try this with and see. Also, I'm going to add some salt-free seasoning. It has like a lemony flavor to it. I think that will be good. And I'm going to also use some cayenne pepper. So, that's how I'm going to do this. So, I'll be back once I start adding all my seasonings to it. And I try to pat it dry. See, it's a little water at the bottom. Okay, let me go ahead and finish rubbing this in and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, one thing I am focusing on is cutting back on the sodium. So, I'm seasoning this with this. It's a Sazon Tropical. And it's good for meat, poultry, and fish. And it doesn't have a lot of sodium, so I'm kind of using a good bit of it. On both sides. This piece broke up real bad, y'all, but hey, these things were set. This was $7.99 a pack. I'm not wasting any of this. Well, it was $6.99 on sale, so I'm using it. Also, I'm using this salt-free seasoning, which you can get from the Dollar Tree. It's not salty at all, but it has like a lemony flavor. So anything you don't want a lot of lemon to it, I wouldn't advise you to use this. The only time I've cooked salmon before, one of my ex-co-workers worked at Sam's and he was stocking one day and he told me to try it. It was good. It was. But it had a very dark red tint to it. So I'm guessing they had used some paprika. Okay, we're putting this on there. And I'm making a mess here. I can't stand it. Cayenne pepper. I think that'll amp the flavor up a little. Okay. Hope I didn't amp it up too much because I don't like it my food real hot, but I guess got to have some flavor to it. Okay, so we're going to start this out on a stovetop grill, and then we're going to add it to the stove. And I already have my cookie sheet getting hot, because one thing I found, if your cookie sheet is already hot, well, your meat and whatever you're cooking won't stick to the bottom of the pan when you add it to it. So let me come right back. Yeah, I did add some onion and garlic powder, and here is some paprika I'm adding to it. Okay, we're going to go over here to the stove and just get this started before we put it in the oven. Be right back. So we're going to start frying it skin side down. I don't know if that grease is cut. Let's wait, let it get skin side down. We're going to start adding it. Okay, we're going to fry this, then we're going to flip it, and I'll be back. Okay, I've turned it over. That's what it looks like. Then we're gonna put it in the oven for a while and let it cook. Be back.